Hello again. I'm back. I'm not dead. I'm tired though. Yesterday was like 75 degrees and I was outside almost all day with my brother working on my yard. I have a long-term goal of getting rid of all my grass. So today it's like 55 and raining, so I'm exhausted. I didn't get sunburned though. I put some sunscreen on at the very right moment because I did not get sunburned. Shocking. I go outside twice a year. The sun burns me every time. So, all right. Do I remember what was going on? Is there a menu? Is there a... There is. The room was all red. Echo Sun's room is also red. Is that where we are? This is our boss. This is the girl we're trying to help. This is the creepy man that's under her bed. There's like a big patch of grass in my backyard that for some reason fell over and died. And it's like perfectly all aligned in one direction. It looks like something was laid on top of it. And I was like, is there a strange man sleeping in my backyard on like a tent or something? I don't know what happened there. I think it was heavy rains we had, but still. It was weird. All right, this is older sister who's letting her stay. This is me, and this is my driver. All right. Urban myths that we know. The database, Uber Eats. Feeling hunger, but not the cooking part. Your favorite foods delivered to your door. Rain in your appetite. Why is he a reindeer? It's cute. Dark Spec News. Okay. It's just as bad here at Aiko's as Mio's place was. Am I ready for all this reading? I don't know if I'm ready for all this reading. I'm ready for yapping. I don't know about reading. We'll see. Wild. Fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. How are things on your end? What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby so I could rush into a sign of trouble. First, the two headed out together, probably to eat something like she mentioned in the post. They came back after a couple hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. Short while later, Aiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone, yelling about the rooms all red, get in here, and so on. And what did the boss man make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mio's room. Phew. I almost bumped into the man and he had to hide under the bed. Or I had to hide under the bed. Somebody was hiding under the bed. It's a long story, so I'll report everything later. Oh, good. Huh, you almost met the dude? Getting tossed in the deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. Okay. Well, now we know what happened last time. Why would this happen to Aiko-san's room too? Well, if the man stalked... Isn't she, like, suspicious? We think she might be setting some of this up. But the man stalked both of them and got to Aiko-san's place. Why did it turn red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all? Search with glasses on. Look around. Let's look around first. I don't remember. This looks important. How terrible. Look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is pretty terrible. This is a lot to deal with. Yes, truly, I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat, though. I thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. And then we come back to this. Have you called the police? Have you contacted the police? Let's see. Oh, right. I was so upset. I totally forgot. I'll need to report all this damage, I suppose. Where is Mio? Aiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where is she now? Oh, no. She went back home alone. Oh, jeez Louise. She did. Does Mio know what happened here? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. I was so upset I forgot to check in with her. I'll call her now, and if she's in her room, I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Stay locked up with the man under your bed. Need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Checking with Jasmine. Okay, I gotta look around with glasses on. Even the fancy bed is all red. Would changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? No. Oh, there's a dude here. Or no, these are visions. Let's see. Somebody... Whoa, this shadow's throwing something at us. Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around and made the room all red? Was this before or after me and Aiko-san went out to eat? When exactly? Well, before they... Or after they went out to eat, because they didn't see it. Is this Trace and the man under the bed? This shadow's movements are so wild and scary. What is it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk, or maybe looking for something specific? Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? Somebody... This shadow's Aiko-san working. It's very focused on her work. Her mouth is twisted in a grimace. Aiko-san is so intense even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kind of scary. Take a peek. The man under the bed. Or is it actually? Is he talking with Aiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? The shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Or clothes like the uniforms maintenance crew wear. Someone she's working with? Ooh. Something seems off. This looks a lot like the shadow splattering blood in the back of the room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe. Feels like the shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. Oh. Nothing new. See anything else? Nope. Let's see. About your work. Do you have work meetings with clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I have them out somewhere. Why? That's smart. Oh, it's just that I was wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably, yes. Don't really remember. I do have records of where we sent temporary staff. They should be on my desk somewhere and all that mess. Your desk. Understood. Thank you. Search the desk. She mentioned the company documents were on the desk. It's so messy I can hardly make out the words. Let's see. Peel off the dirty paper. Make sure not to tear anything. Office admin engineer. Somehow decipherable. Not jobs that require work uniforms. Whoops, ripped a bit. Yikes, wait, a bloody handprint. Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine, psychology. All caked and scrunched together. Finally! This must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one of these documents. The electric company. Check the names. Electronic. I can't read this. Surely a company which handles electricity work, though. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what we should do. Let's see, this is Jasmine, right? Jasmine? What do you think? Prob's trying to get to Mio, as she's saying it's Aiko's. She's staying here. Headache for us. In what way? Might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal. What is it exactly? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the urban myth does. Okay, about the shadow. Jasmine, I can see a weird shadow left in this room. Probably the culprit who made the room all bloody. Means you just cracked the case, yeah? I can't make out his face, just that he's almost certainly the culprit. And how about this to be sure? Check if Aiko and Mio ever left the room besides when they went out to eat. Good idea, I will. Let's see. Probably ask her. I guess we're just leaving. Seems Mio's back at her place and alone. What? But I saw those two heading back up here. What the? He's calling Mio right now, telling her the situation on our end and to stay in her room. Alright, then I'll have the car ready to go. To Mio's place. Let's go! If you're ready to go, we should hurry to Mio's place. Wait! Take me with you. Sure. Let's head to Mio's end. It's a road trip. Mio's place. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Azami? I'm fine. I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad. I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. Let's see. No notable changes. There's a used cup in the sink. Check under the sink. The shelves and knife holder are empty. Mia really wants to move. Probably took what she needs. Take a peek. Nothing under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom or a man from the closet? I mean, closet maybe. What's her name? Hanako of the bathroom? There's a girl in the bathroom. Some of the books are missing. Do the glasses tell me anything? I already looked at all this. Oh my god, it's a worm. Eek bug! Or a shadow that looks like one. This bug-like shadow has creepy arms and legs. And again, like before, it probably wasn't an actual bug, but if not, why does it look like a centipede? Centipede-like shadow. Interesting. There's something under the bed. Is this the man under the bed? Peek. Surprisingly small, carrying something on its back. This is me from yesterday. Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. It means a man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? Or the room upstairs, maybe. Hid under the bed, so couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? Observed. This guy has an axe. The shadow is heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? Probably. Okay. Can centipedes climb? No way to get to the window unless you came down from upstairs. So a guy was upstairs, he walked this way, came down, and then chased her out. I think I'm gonna wrap up I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I really need some closure on this. Mio, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Did anything weird happen while you were alone? Not really, no. Let's see, are you okay? You think I would be? No, of course not. I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown. I have nowhere to go. Why? I listened to everyone and really tried hard. Why me? Tell me. Why me? Before you went to eat with Aiko-san, was there a time where you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at her place the whole time. We only left to go eat. Asami, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't trust this one. I'm glad Mio's safe. Right, I need to get her signed with a new place ASAP. I do have a place confirmed. What about the ceiling space? While you were staying here, have you ever been in the ceiling space? What a weird question. Were you ever crawling around in the attic for funsies at somebody else's house? Absolutely not. This old place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. Then you don't know how to enter that space, right? I do not. Look for clues. Let's see. How are you feeling? Tell me about your feelings. At any time besides eating out? I don't think so. I tried hard to calm Mio down and finally convince her to eat. Besides not going out for groceries or such, you didn't leave the room, not even for short business calls? Try to remember after you mentioned I was in the room until we went for a bite. Anything peculiar? Just before we set out, Mio went back up to my room as she'd forgotten something. We headed out together from the ground floor entrance and didn't notice anything weird. Okay. Nothing new here. Glad Mio's alright, really had me sweating. Let's see. Knew it! I checked, they never left the room. I thought maybe someone might have snuck in at some point. I was on watch from the car and I don't think the duo was lying. But then how did the man spread blood around the room? Sure hope it's not something physically impossible. Let's see. So glad Mio's safe. We should take another look at her place. Yep. I want to check what went on while she was alone. We checked in with Aiko-san. She might have left the room for a business call for Mia's comfort. Let's see. If she was on the balcony or in the bathroom, then the living room would have been empty. Nothing noteworthy. No new clues. It's good you could confirm where the duo was. But then this means... I mean, the man who's in Mio's ceiling space is able to move anywhere and any time, correct? Oh, right. While the red room was happening, you ran into the dude at Mio's place, yeah? Jesus, this is hardcore. It's so hardcore! I have no idea what's going on. How are we supposed to adapt against such a monster? Mio's taking this hard. She said she's so fed up. Might have been yakking with Aiko about moving while they were eating out. Might have been. Her suggestion must be crazy pricey, though. Must be a total headache. Yeah, how's she gonna pay for that? Gonna be your kept girl? Your sugar baby? Sorry for bothering you again. Nothing new. Let's see. Let's think things over for a bit. Okay. Look for clues in assessing the ceiling space. Centipede-like shadow. Man appears very suddenly, but how? First, you might want to focus on when he manifested in Mio's room. When you head under the bed, where did he appear from? I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed. There must be a way into the ceiling space unless he's a ghost. You saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I keep thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of the ceiling space. Okay, maybe he was transforming into a centipede. Maybe not. Using the shelf boards, warping the space and time. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Look at us being smarty pants. Maybe he was climbing up and down. That's why he knocked the books down. Yes, I might explain it. Multiple overlap shadows climbing up and down looked like a centipede. There's footprints on there. Which means that thing up there, HVAC vent. Some of the books are missing. A new thing to look at here. Let's climb up a bit and have a quick look. The view is blocked by this big cardboard box. But there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this big box out of the way. Ooh, we found a clue. The man climbed up those shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. Let's see. Here goes. Climbs ceiling space. Here I come. What if he's up there? What if he's up there? Damn, that's a big ceiling space. This is like a proper attic. Like, I was thinking it's like a gap, like insulation or something. Like a foot or two tall, where like wires and shit go in. Or like a drop ceiling is usually only like a foot or so from the real ceiling. Let's see. All dark and dusty, no one here. Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let's the investigation begin. Somebody's been living in here. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Okay. I had a weird thought once when I lived alone forever ago. Like, literally over a decade. What if somebody lived in my apartment when I wasn't there? I think I had a fever or something at the time. Sometimes things like this pop up and I'm just like, it just freaks me out. Maybe I was right. Doesn't look like trash stuffed up here by a former resident. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding here. It's so creepy. Examine. Starting to see more clearly. The ceiling is low, but quite a bit of space here. What is this cardboard? Check under the sheets. Anything lying around that's connected to him? Oh, no. Eee, roach. Flat beyond belief. That's it. Maybe he used cardboard sheets to lay down without touching the dust. Yeah, most likely. What is this line? Or is it like a way to see through? I see a sliver of light. Is it from me? Who is he watching? Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, he was snooping. He was snoopy snoop. What is this? Can't see much, too dark. Well, ooh. There's a shadow of the man here too. What is the shadow doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box or a bag. Something feels off. I'm gonna look closer. but the shadow is in the way. The glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but this also blocks my view. Okay. Oh god. I knew it. He was here. Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking at what's going on down below. What happened? You saw this. Take a peek. What's inside the bag? Just saw traces of the man doing something around here. Search around. To the box. Oh. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing, Ito Electric Services. Oh, he's pretending to be a service. They saw the serviceman in an elevator, didn't they? Isn't this the company in the documents on Iko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform that I saw at Iko-san's room. Does this mean the man was here? I need to tell everyone. Okay. Man definitely was here in this ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine, you okay? Looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence the man was hiding up there. And there are a few things I want to check with Mio and Iko-san too. But it's that time for someone to show. That time? It's the boss man. You mean the director's gonna call again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. What do you mean, not any old call? Oh, no. Yes? Miss Sazami, how is it going? Hello, director. I'm sorry I haven't figured out the answer, and I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase. Dissolution as in due time. Okay. Miss Sazami, please tell everyone to gather around. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. Solving the case. Your investigation is done then? Is this like a debrief or something? Yes. I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry then. Director, everyone is here. How did he get into the other person's house? Just disguised as the delivery guy and broke in? Or the electric man? Miss Sazami, I still think she's... Please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain. Understood. Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Meguria, director, oh, that's his name, of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout. Dissolution, Azami, what is this about? What's going on? Do you have to be here? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting. We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here. Yes, so please hear us out. Let the dissolution begin. I feel like we're gonna dissolve them in acid or something. First of all, Miss Fukurai? Right? Thank you for your efforts in the investigation. I'm no good at Japanese. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed us all here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed. Well, I thank you. Yes, the amassed information still include several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed urban myth. What do you mean? Do you really expect me to record this case as is? What? Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the center's records for such things. Do we really want to prioritize that right now? Now this case leaves 4 questions unanswered. Oh. How did the man under the bed manifest? What is the goal of the man under the bed? Who or what is the man under the bed? What exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all. What the? Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Okay. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers, such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the myth Eye of Truth. Now is the time. Time for dissolution for the man under the bed. Yes. Okay. The man under the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room immediately after she had checked all the locks. phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons. Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. It just appears and disappears, always suddenly. So Mrs. Zami, yes? The man supposedly appeared from under the bed, but did he really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? The ceiling. Superpowers. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of his being in, entertaining and entertaining. He's holding a party up there. Entering and exiting from the ceiling space. Oh. The man was hiding in Mio-san's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. Okay. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner or whoever uses the bed he hides under. So, Mrs. Zami, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio-san? To protect her from demons, to peek into her personal... I think he's peeking at her. He's a pervert who watches Mio from the ceiling space. That is a possibility, but if so, why would he need to show himself to Mio-san? To scare her? And that's it. To simply scare her. Okay. See, I think he was hired. Man didn't try to kill Mio-san despite being able to. His goal was to peep. He wouldn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing and then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. We can deduce that that itself was the man's goal. So maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me? Then the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place? Obviously. Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent. So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all? That doll? Ugh. Grab my tea. Let's move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer or an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. I don't know about that. Yeah, it can also be said to be less tangible due to leaving minimal traces when manifesting. So, Azami. How would you describe the man that we are seeking through this investigation? He's an actual person. Could they be a normal living person? And not a ghost or anomalous monstrosity? Yes. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There is a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Mrs. Ami, this man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be? One moment, there are multiple suspicious people there. Could be an ex. Let's see. The one we saw while doing social media research, Boober Eats. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, it's Boober Eats. A living man carrying a backpack. You asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, all noted down here. He's also living in suspicious person. Does that include my work client too? This maintenance worker wearing a uniform? He was in the security camera footage too. Yes, so many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Topsy-turvy world out there. Thank you though, I remember now. Just a passing serial killer. Like a flock of geese, they seasonally come through and just murder people. Probably the maintenance worker, since they had a uniform. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space. Indeed, the man under the bed hiding in the ceiling. caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt that it was him. I thought so. All seen. I haven't watched Gravity Falls in forever. What's that thing called with the triangle dude? Now on to the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Probably did work in like, or broke in. Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will, it seems impossible that he can manifest in that room's ceiling space. No sign of him entering through the window. The ceiling above the bathroom doesn't have enough space to move around. Mio has a habit of locking up carefully. I was thinking he might be real, but is the man an anomaly after all? Do you really believe so? No. Mrs. Ami, you talked with everyone and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You can already see. You can see. But, so Mrs. Ami, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room? From the hallway? I think he had an accomplice who let him in. Let's see. He might have been there before she moved in. They keep saying he didn't come in through the balcony. Let's try this one. I think this is the most likely one. He must have been in the ceiling long before Mio moved in. The amount of trash in the ceiling space would make that unlikely. That's true. Man as a maintenance worker was in the security camera footage. He most certainly arrived on the day itself. He's able to get in and out. Take another look at the photo and think this over. He's got to have an accomplice. Someone must have helped him get in. My instincts were right. I think it's the one girl. Because how else would he get in her apartment? He doesn't have access to her ceiling space. She's like headhunting this girl for some weird reason. Yes, this is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage as well as his uniform that the cap from the ceiling space, the man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight. This must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. And we open. Mio-san, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, does it ring any bells? Mio, around when did you reach the police station? Just around midnight, but that means... Oh wait, something's wrong here. Indeed, hearing that there's a man in the room, Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Yet at just around the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown on security footage at the apartment entrance. But why? The maintenance worker is a man under the bed. His timing is uncannily coincidental. Mrs. Ami, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio-san's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice? Oh shit. So she turned him in before he was in the room? Mio, I think. When she ran to the police station, likely. There isn't a single merit for the Mio-san to do such a thing. Please see... Okay. I guess she called her friend, right? She lied about seeing the man inside the room. Oh yeah, she was there that night. And Mrs. Ami, you have the rare ability to discern the truth. Something like that. The mystery is now solved. Is there a hard mode where, like, if you say the wrong thing, they're like, no, you die? Dissolution. We've dissolved the case. Her telling you there's a man under the bed, weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room? That's a creepy picture. Yeah, I don't trust her. Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? The man actually exists. He's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Aiko-san actually see? Nothing. I think you told us. You kept watch outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you let the dude in. Right on the end with the insider. Wait, with an insider, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So it is true, really. I couldn't believe it, but now... What are you mumbling about? You aren't going to believe this bunch of weirdos, are you? The following is just speculation, but Mio-san has had her past dug up and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to pay rent? She'll owe you money and then you'll have to work for her. Were you perhaps planning to have Miss Mio-san return to sugar dating? My power of vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can? You must be enjoying ample profits margins to justify all this. Even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections, how befitting of a job hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass. OMG. And providing them with sugar dating dispatches? Aiko-san, is this true? What in the... Oh, she's mad. What are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this? How dare you? Are you stupid or what? Huh? Wow. You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't going to solve anything. I mean, that's how it works sometimes, though. But how ass-brained can you get? Useless bunch of morons. Ass-brained? Listen here. It's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space, which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Aiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much money as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget the small things like you always did. You'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine in no time, too. Also, you... Zami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes. How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face and ridiculous ideas. Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. Oh dear, she dropped the evidence that will get her in trouble. Hey, you dropped something. Is this a card? How was your first case, Mrs. Zami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to. Wait a minute, Director. What about Mio? It's her own problem. I mean, I lost connection. Mio, are you? You're not okay, are you? I am. I'm good. I'm okay now. I wish I could. Alright, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found so you don't worry about it. Mio? Doll. That doll. Mio? Yes, I need to get rid of it. All of it. Like nothing ever happened. My room is in this state. I should just start cleaning up. Let me help. It's okay. I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us then. But Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio's still in. The center's job ends here. This is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mio herself says she's fine. It's not our place to step in. Is that really so? Thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Huh? Aiko's place. OMG. Poor guy. What the hell? I thought you were cooking up some exorcist nonsense and then this happened. How would they know about my involvement in sugar dating dispatch? Who or where did that leak from? But how could that... what the... No way. No. They kicked me from the dispatch group? How dare they? How many girls do they think I found them so far? I'm so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll. Hey, told you. I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red. I saw her heading out, so thought I'd scare her even more. But the space under the bed was blocked, and she came home while I was thinking. I rushed up the bookshelf, so there wasn't time for me to throw blood around or anything. Then who actually splattered that blood? Huh? What was that? Was the doll some kind of, like, voodoo doll or something? No way. No way! The real man under the bed has come. Better run. Rog. Huh? What? No! The man under the bed! No! That's impossible. You can't actually exist. No! Arg. She paid me to do this. I'll just work here, man. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything. Very brave man. What the? Hey, wait. Arg. No. Is that her boyfriend? Or ex-boyfriend? Arg. Is it a pirate? Oh. Slashed her. Leave Aiko-san alone. Whoa. At me? I will make her pay. Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? Whoa. She's like, that's right, bitch. When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Aiko-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Aiko-san? Oh, she's getting revenge. Was behind this? Yes, I did, Azami. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, Aiko-san, why did you know my secret? Huh? Which secret? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once back during my sugar dating days? Ooh. Spilling the tea everywhere. Nobody knew. Pregnancy? What are you talking about? Is that what the doll was? Like a reminder of her baby? A doll, it was a message that you know about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby. I didn't want anyone to know, but then why do you? Wait. Too much is happening. I agree. It's like a Sherlock Holmes adventure. What's going on? Please take it easy. Thank you for telling me about the doll. You're welcome. You're right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. You're amazing, Azami. I did as you told me, and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed just you from the beginning and done as you told me. Mio, I didn't tell you to kill nobody. What are you talking about? But my medical records were in this woman's place. Tell me where they are. Tell me where they are. Tell me where they are. I need to erase my past entirely. I really don't know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with the nonsense. The doll was just a random doll I picked up. Azami, you told me this too. I will attract interest wherever I go. That I had little more to lose, whatever I did. I didn't say that. You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh wait, maybe it wasn't you then. Anyway, that doesn't matter now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there online now. I can't go back to my folks. Want to be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'm watched by eyes that know the past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? Both freaking out. Okay, I'm going to kill you. You're joking, right? That's why you should care. You're gonna die. You're smart enough to know this won't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? Never. No, Mio, no! Don't do this to yourself. Azami, okay. Are you alright there? You guys okay? What's happening? She gonna come beat everybody up. Responders are on the way. They're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... I heard from the boss man. Boss man's vision thingy knew you were heading to Icos. Loose cannon much? So the director was watching me. He's like, I don't care if these girls kill themselves. I just want to know about the myth, the legend, the man under the bed. Mio. Mio. Oh, mio, mio. Once again, going off on your own like that, way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mio wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. And the boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was going to happen. Beat me. Could have been much worse without the boss man giving a heads up. Guess the vision of Bob's pretty handy. Dude's priorities, though. Speak of the almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edit. Huh? The Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel is streaming now. Are the center's videos always streamed so soon? Target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists. Turns out each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid, those spreading rumors fade away as if they're watchable content like this. I hope Mia's rumors fade away fast. They'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Anyway, you'll be reporting back to the boss, yeah? I'll drive you. Thank you, Jasmine. Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. The younger woman, B, had little choice but to move out. As for the woman A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. Interesting mask. This case is an intriguing conclusion. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Eggerson not be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you. More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. So no. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. Forget I mentioned it. Ah, exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. Is that like a tarot card? If it's as if it's predicting the tragedy about to befall you. What? What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illumini cards. They are rumored to be prophetic. A lady chained to a bed. Card is prophetic? It happened 7 years ago, too. I have lost control of the narrative. Director, I actually have one of these cards is said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. I'm curious about if I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this. It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today. Do you believe in prophecies? I'd believe a good sounding one if it sounds bad. Wait, is that an Illumini card? Why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? Was this whole thing a setup to get her into their thing? How should I know? Well, good work, Zammy. Catch you later. Or next week. So Magari here about the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. But Gary hasn't shown much we could look into. Oh, roger that out. She's working for somebody else. Back then, couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen. Okay. Episode 1 complete. Eye on the darkness. I was wondering, this is cool. Was the whole thing a setup to get her into the center? Or like to, like a first case for her? Wasn't it, what's her name that dropped that card? Aiko-san? Fascinating. Wheels within wheels. Episode 2, Reflection of Death. I was a little worried there was only like the first episode, or it was just like a one-off. I was like, oh, but they just got interesting. It's a candle. That seems unsafe to have on your head. I didn't know the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing? You mentioned Aiko dropping one after we completed Dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illuminati card, Eye in the Darkness. Why Aiko had this card is a question in itself. Yet, of higher importance right now is this Illuminati card, Devastation and Judgment. You say you own... which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from somebody, but don't really remember. I remember I left it in my bag since then, so... What? Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? Why would I be on the dark web? Does this look like a person on the dark web? She's probably barely on the regular web. Sounds kind of ominous. Yes, the site's called Samazima. That has descriptions of only six Illuminati cards. Various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines. A certain president is actually a stand-in. Lizard people? I didn't know. Samazima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and Judgment is the very future that these Zimmers long for. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Oh my god, they do though. Great Reset. I'm gonna say that Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? It's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. The streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. Devastation Juju Mental. Huh? Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. What? Sorry. Devastation, Judgment had me worried there. The director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminati cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminati cards? Count on the boss man to take interest, huh? The director does seem on top of all occult-related info. I mean, I meant to ask, what's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. Oh no. Oh no. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess. There's ghosts behind me, don't tell me. That'd scare me. And the streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is, see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. Okay. What does that mean? Does that... Does that mean that live streamer talks about spirits and the occult? Huh, good question. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guess right? Yep, occult live streamer, 800k subs. Been streaming quite a while, it seems. Check out the vid while we're on the road. Okay. What is with that haircut? This is the newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? The scene in question is near the end. All right. Kanoko, come on, pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come, show yourself. Mary, Mary, Mary. Oh, a little Bloody Mary action. What was I? Is it Hanako, the bathroom, that you say her name in the mirror and she comes? Show yourself, huh? Behind me? Huh, what? Nothing there. A ghost? Is that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. It's really popular. Ghost watching streamer's home has resident ghost or some such. A resident ghost. Does that mean the house is haunted? Don't know much, really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? Don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Okay. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. Okay. I sent you the link. Did you get it? Try following the rumors from there. What should I search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it. Just think it for yourself. Sorry, you're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved this time, right? Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Ooh, how helpful. Jeez, you made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours, even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Well, I leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. So the ghost did show up in the video. What a creepy photo. Can I put my glasses on? I thought some of these words might wiggle, but no. Okay. No matter how you look at it, that's a girl with long hair. That's intense. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. A lady ghost. Or a member of the band Kiss. Summoning? Seriously? Summoning a ghost, so like ordering food delivery, but ghosts? Huh, what do you mean? Because ghosts are everywhere all the time? It's strange that someone would go out of their way to summon one. Makes sense, you'd feel that way as someone who sees them all the time. But it's not actually ghosts you're seeing, right? Oh, yeah, right. Let's see. I thought it was just normal girl at first, but that thing isn't from this world. Yeah, sure, Faker. The ghost stream... the ghost stream this time is godly. Kanoko Tanahari? Top ghost watcher. This is our client? Oh yeah, that must be him. His channel's not the most well-known, but it gets attention for exploring occult topics related to spirits. Anyway, he has a lot of subscribers. Searching the name might help me find out more about him. Let's see. True fact. But he's gonna get cursed this time for sure. Apartment in the spirit shop map. Oh, what's a spirit shop map? Seems like the real deal. That's scary. What is a spirit spot map? Ooh, scary. Go on and give it a search. Okay. Let's look the guy up. How do I... That button. No. Okay. How do I... Okay, did I not get the name of the guy? I gotta hit this button and look at it with my special eyes. Okay. Okay. For a niche internet micro celebrity like Kanoko, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. True. You did say before that I should look into rumors related to the location or even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. Okay. I was wondering where it went. Results found. I looked, I wonder what all that says, on the spirit map for the apartment that Kaneko's using for his streams, and it shows up right away. That sounds stupid. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots. You should look up your neighborhood. There might be spirit spots near you. Video filmed in spirit spot. I think someone I know went and said there's an old lady ghost who chatters on and on at a rapid pace. Old lady, I heard it was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the front door. That's the apartment rumor. Ooh, is this rumor well spotted? Exactly the kind of thing the boss man would check. Give it a search. Okay. Probably need the address or like, oh, there we go. Doom, doom, doom. The ghost standing at the door, I wouldn't be able to go out in and out of the room. Put all my hope on the window. They're talking about a young woman ghost again. Chico's Umeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area. Interesting. Matches what we heard from others. Maybe it's true. I need to do one more search, don't I? Apartment rumor. Okay, I only have 2 things. Okay, well, I can't search for it. So this means Kanoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere. Yep, I feel like I could have been able to look up that place. And he was called out all these infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. I found the address on the spirit spot map. Umechiko? Umekiko? Umechi... Okay. 1, 2, 3. Umeki Flats 104. Oh no, that means there's definitely something there. Does it? So we're ghost hunting at an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt you, will it? If they're just hanging out, just living their own lives. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes. Okay. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azumi Ukari. And hey, you're a girl. Could you be the one in the prophecy? What are you talking about? This guy's haircut for real. Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illumini card? That can be our next vid. Kanoko's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card? No, just brainstorming. It's nothing really. Introducing myself, Kanoko Tanahara. Did you see Kanoko's spirit stream? Did you see the woman? Yes. Beginning so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab. So happy here. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousands followers were you at? Got me thinking, maybe we could share some fans with each other. We could do a collab. Share. I thought your request was... Oh, that, yes, just as I wrote. I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts were real. That I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. First, we should look into why the ghost was filmed, what happened during the stream. Then after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminati card. Hey, I might be getting the hang of this. Investigation on. Right. I mean, I can... Let's let it save. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I'm tired. And we'll just let that run. Anyway, I will be back Tuesday for sure. Maybe. I won't flake out. I never flake out. I'll even get some sleep the night before. We'll see. I'm gonna go take a nap or something. Have some more tea. I don't know. I'm tired. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Hope you enjoy this game. It's interesting. And there's only 2 more chapters. And they're not too long. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.